High School, and we're happy to bring you Chinook Blue Comet basketball here on Comet Vision. Alongside me today, we have Chinook High School junior Jaden Gensweider here. Jaden, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. How you doing?
I'm good. So today's your first day actually doing color commentating here on Comet Vision, but you're also, it's really just your first time commentating in general, correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so the reason why I picked you to help me out today, and I'm super excited to have you help out, is because you and your friend Xander Weiler have a True Blue Sports podcast, correct?
Yep, the True Blue Sports Show. Yep.
Now you not only talk about Chinook High School sports, but you talk about just sports in general, right?
Yep, Chinook High School, college sports, pro sports.
Why don't you put in a little plug to that podcast?
Oh, it's called the True Blue Sports Show. It's on every major podcast platform. We talk about everything from the XFL to the NBA, just all across sports. So
very nice. So we're about 45 seconds underway before we get started here on the for the varsity girls basketball team here against Field Kinley, or Coffeyville as it is more commonly known around the area. Once again, 30 seconds until we start. We're going to go to a quick break as things begin to get started, and then we'll come out with the starting five for each team. We'll go to a minute-long break. We'll be right back here on Comet Vision. Alrighty, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about the delay in the audio there for a second. We had a little bit of technical difficulties we had to take care of behind the scenes, but no worries, we are back on. And right now we have Corey Babcock at the line, shooting her second free throw. And the second one is good. 2-0, Chanute High School.
It looks like Chanute starting off with a press here at the beginning of the game. So.
Coffeyville gets it down low, goes up, and for two, that is number 34, Addison Peck.
Plain and simple, straight up and in.
Absolutely. Babcock back down the lane, dishes it off to Catron. Catron almost loses it, gets it back, and there's a foul on the play from number 2, Kylie Spear for Coffeyville. Since the score bug is not on the screen yet, the current score is 2-2, 7:20 on the clock right now. Babcock gets the ball in from number 4, Peyton Shields. Guarded tightly, Babcock goes ahead and takes the drive, dishes it back out, swings it up to Shields. Shields at the top of the key, drives into the paint, stops, looks around, looks for somewhere to go. 24, Tyra Bogle drives and goes up for the foul and is going to go to the line for two. 7:03 on the clock. Sorry, 7:05 rather. Bogle's first shot is up, no good. Talking with Coach Fox over the last couple weeks, he has definitely talked about how his girls are really needing to work on these short range shots. We all know that they have a history of hitting long range shots, but those mid-range jumpers is what he's really been asking them to practice on, as we see a quick air ball from Corey Babcock there.
Yeah, it was a perfect example right there. This team can be lethal from behind the arc. It is just that second level of the game that they really need to
once again
improve on.
Blue Comet girls go a full court press, and it pays off as Coffeyville just throws it out of bounds. Coffeyville throwing it from their sideline. Babcock gets the ball in. Looking to drive, steps back, dishes it off. Back to Peyton Shields, back to Babcock. Babcock goes ahead and drives. 2 steps in, foul and one. Play for Corey Babcock heading to the line. Corey Babcock always doing an amazing job creating space and making room no matter where she's at, it seems like.
And that's Strickland's second foul, so a little worrying this early into the game.
Michaela Strickland, she's a sophomore, number 11 there. That is quite the issue there early on, just 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes into the game, second foul. She'll be sitting for a while. Babcock, second shot is up and good.
Anytime you have to guard a player like Babcock, it's a tough assignment. So
5-2, Blue Comets on top. Kylie Spear passing it off to Mackenzie Meckham. Gets the ball stolen. Chanute passes it up. Looks to Shields. Shields throws it off of a Coffeyville defender, and it will maintain Chanute's ball.
It's a high IQ play from a freshman there, so that's good to see. Things to come for the Comets.
Absolutely. Babcock to throw the ball in. Looks for Shields, gets her at the corner there, corner 3. She drives in, makes a little bit of room, passes it out. Got a driver in. Tyra Bogle, she goes up.
Coffeyville, yep.
Off of Coffeyville, it's going to maintain Chanute's ball. Once again, Babcock throwing in the ball for the Blue Comets. Bogle looking to block, instead gets it out to Shields there as she drives into the paint, looking for some room, someone to throw to, gets it to Catron. Catron goes up, misses, bounces off, and it's going to be Coffeyville ball.
No, that passing vision from Shields has been really impressive so far this season.
Absolutely, we've been hearing nothing but good things from Shields, really from day one of the 2020-2021 basketball season. And everything just keeps looking promising for her on her end. Mackenzie Meckham passes it up to Spear. at the top of the key. Then over to Mason. Back to the corner for Flores. Flores for the three, does not go down. Babcock gets the ball quickly, brings it up the court, not even giving Coffeyville time to get set up for three. That's going to be off the mark by Brianna Wagner. Spear with the ball, bringing it back down the court for Coffeyville Golden Tornadoes. Nevaeh Mason with the ball, kicks it back to the corner for the three, and that is not going to go down once again
Good
for
close
Flores.
out there by Wagner.
Ball gets tipped on the pass, thrown up in the air. Flores with the ball in the paint, looking to dish it back out, and there's going to be a foul on the play. I did not catch who that was on.
I did not quite get it either. We'll see here in a second.
That's going to be on the floor, though, so Coffeyville will be taking it from out of bounds here.
Looks like the foul was on Wagner.
Wagner.
You notice we're only a few minutes into this game, and Tyra Vogel's already deflected 2 passes.
Absolutely, she's all over the place. Addison Peck for the mid-range jumper, and she knocks that down. Babcock into Shields. Shields bringing it down the court, slowing things down a little bit for the Blue Comets. Taking her time, dishes it off to Babcock right down the lane, fakes the pass, goes up, and she will travel before the ball goes in. Looks like she might have dragged her foot just a little bit on that Euro step, just enough to overturn the call. Or sorry, to make the call rather.
Call, yeah.
Coffeyville throws the ball away immediately immediately to the Blue Comets. Dishes it over to Peyton Shields, and she will knock that down for 2. 7-4, Blue Comets are ahead. Once again, Coffeyville passes the ball away, being a little bit reckless with the ball. Babcock for 3, and that's not going to make it. Babcock, Coffeyville gets the ball back, and they're going to bring it back down the court. Back and forth with very little stopping action here. Spear with the ball up top, looking to make something happen. Blue Comets doing a really good job of
another Coffeyville turnover.
Pressing on their defense, even just a half-court press. Peyton Shields with a spin move, and she will be fouled, going to the line for 2 by Addison Peck. Looks like she was probably going to end up passing that, but had just enough of a look that she was going up for the shot to get to the line. Peyton Shields, like we told you, is a freshman. First shot is off the mark. 5'4". Not a whole lot of room there to really get over those taller defenders down low, but sure enough, she's given it all she's got. Shields with her second shot here. That one's going to go down. 8-4, Blue Comets up. 3:30 left in the first quarter. Mason bring the ball down the court, kicks it to the corner to Flores. Flores down low to Peck, and she is going to put that down for 2. Blue Comets to the corner now. Preston Keating back to Babcock. Babcock for 3 is not going to fall. Peck with the rebound. Looking up court is Spear. Doesn't have anything because Blue Comets half-court press is immediately in play. Coffeyville throws it cross court real far. Flores for 3, and that's going to go down. Kylie Flores, the senior here, with her first three-pointer of the game. Babcock once again driving immediately, kicks it out. Keating for 3, not going to go, just a bit long. Peck looking to Spear. Spear bringing it up court. Slows it down. Trying not to get trapped there. And that's going to be Coffeyville throwing it away. It looked like Grace Thompson stripped it a little bit. Keating tries the Euro step there, and she gets a blocking foul called on Kylie Spear there. She will be going to the line for 2. Oh, it looks like it was on the floor.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if it would be yeah, it's on the floor.
Corey Babcock to throw in the ball for the Blue Comets.
Now that's Kylie Spears' second personal, so.
Coffeyville Golden Tornadoes in foul trouble early on. 6 fouls for the team and only 1 for the Blue Comets. Shields, corner 3, doesn't take it. Goes ahead and drives, passes to Catering down low. She misses once again. Peck with the rebound, bringing it up the court to Spear. Spear looking far for Flores. Flores goes ahead and takes it, gets stripped by Shields one more time. Babcock with the ball, bringing it down court, fakes the pass, goes up for 2, and she knocks that down. What a great play by Corey Babcock. Coffeyville gathering themselves with a 3-quarter court press by Chanute. Nevaeh Mason gets fouled on the floor. I did not quite see who that was by, who that foul was on.
That foul
looks like
Preston Keating, number 5.
Preston Keating. Peyton Shields is going to take a seat and get a little bit of a breather. We got Tyra Bogle back in for the Blue Comets. Peck. Nobody really defending her as much, but misses a wide open 3, wide open 2 rather. But knocks it away from the Blue Comets as they get the rebound, and they will be maintaining
possession. Catron's
possession.
hand on the way out. It was poked out by Peck for Coffeyville, but it must have hit Jason's hand at the
Coffeyville for 3, and that's not going to fall. It's going to be a bit long. Flores knocks it away from the Blue Comets. Peck with a spinning sky hook, it looked like. Not going to fall. Catron gets the ball to Keating. Keating brings it up all by herself almost. Kicks it out to Wagner. Wagner for 3, and that's not going to fall. Looks like Tyra Bogle with the rebound goes back up and is going to go to the line for 2.
No, it seems like all quarter we've been seeing the same story. The Comets get a turnover or a rebound, they drive down the court, and then they just miss the shot. And so
Absolutely.
That's why it's such a close game. If you look at the turnovers and the fouls, you would think it's not as close as this game is.
First shot's up. Not going to fall. It's going to be just short off the front of the rim. Babcock in the backcourt playing defense. Second shot is up, and that's also not going to fall. Air ball, and that's immediately going to be Coffeyville's ball. Looks like we got Wagner starting out again in a full court defense, in a full court press rather. Fox really likes his full court presses by his girls here. Really creates a lot of fluster for the opposing team rather.
Yeah, I mean, he must have seen something in the film that he liked, and obviously it's working.
Kylie Spear with the ball, bringing it up. Babcock steals it from Flores' pass to Peck. Babcock looking for anybody, pulls up short, and will knock that down for another 2. 12-9, Blue Comets go up on top once again, extending their lead rather. Kylie Flores with the ball. Coffeyville will go ahead and take a timeout, and we're going to go ahead and take a timeout with them. We're going to have a 30-second timeout here. You're watching Comet Vision. And we're back here on Comet Vision, Blue Comet Basketball. I'm Caleb Wood, teacher here for the television broadcasting class, and that is how it is being brought to you, is by all students except for myself. I'm the only adult running this broadcast. I'm very proud of what my kids have been able to do and what they are have been accomplishing here for the high school. Spear once again bringing it up the court.
Yep.
Kicks it over to Nevaeh Mason, back to Spear, just swinging it around the top of the key, back and forth, takes the 3, and that's going to be long. Catron for the rebound, grabs it, gets it to Babcock. Babcock, go ahead 3, pulls up, that's going to be a little bit wide left.
Babcock does already have 3 steals tonight, which is that's a good amount for a game, let alone a quarter.
Absolutely. Mason gets it to, that's going to be Flores from the near side three-point line. That's going to be way long. Babcock once again driving it down middle. And she's going to get stopped there. Looks like she had a heel slip and gets a traveling call. Got a substitute in for the Blue Comets.
Coffeyville's got 6 seconds, or well, 9 seconds, sorry.
Yeah, 6 seconds left here in the first quarter. Spear rushing
shot off.
Down Corey, yeah. Blue Comets trying to trap, not gonna happen. Floating three-pointer, and that's gonna go down.
That's an impressive shot. That
looks like they're gonna count the three. Fox is trying to debate her foot being on the line. And we're going to go ahead and go to a break. We're going to actually keep the video feed up as we are once again having a little bit of technical difficulties, but I'm going to go ahead and mute Jaden and myself. We'll be back here in about a minute. And welcome back to Comet Vision. Blue Comets on top by 1.
They counted that last shot at the end of the quarter as a 2.
They did count it as a 2? Okay. So it was debated and it was overturned as a 2-pointer for the Golden Tornadoes. Second quarter starts. Babcock with the ball, bringing up the court slowly. Swinging around, Blue Comets looking for some space. Peyton Shields goes ahead and takes it down the middle. Kicks it back out to Wagner. Wagner to Babcock. Babcock pulls up short, and she's going to knock that down for 2.
Well, I know after the first few games, Coach Fox, I talked to him, and he was pretty disappointed in their shooting and told me he was going to look to improve that through practices, and it kind of looks like they have. I mean, they're shooting well from the mid-range.
Addison Peck for a mid-range jumper. She knocks that down. 14-13 is your score here. Blue Comets on top. As Peyton Shields goes up, misses. Jason Catron follows up and also misses. Coffeyville with the rebound.
It's been a rough night for Catron down there so far.
Yeah, she's missed several open layups. There's a confidence issue going on down there and just needs a little bit more work. Coffeyville gets a foul call, moving screen. That'd be on number 20, Sydney Lynn Burnett. We do have, Jaden, we were talking about this earlier, we do have 2 Sydney Burnett's on Coffeyville's team. We thought that was interesting. One is just regular Sydney Burnett, spelled S-Y-N-D, or S-Y-D-N-E-Y. But the other one is Sydney Lynn Burnett. But this Sydney is spelled S-I-D-N-E-Y. So very interesting. And it's got to be confusing during practice on their end.
Yeah.
Blue Comets once again swinging the ball around, skips it across. Babcock, another mid-range jumper, and
another one in.
Another 2-pointer for the Neosho County Community College signee. Spears bringing up the court. Gets it to Flores on the backside, wide open, misses. A fight down low, looks like it's going to be a hold. Foul call on Corey Babcock. Fighting for the rebound. just enough of her wrist to get that call.
Michaela Strickland's checking back in. She got 2 fouls pretty quickly in the first quarter. We haven't seen much of her since. So
absolutely, she's going to be a big asset for them back here in this game. Obviously, I was one of those guys when I was in school that got into foul trouble a lot, and I blamed it on being aggressive. So I like foul trouble.
Yeah. Coaches don't, though.
Strickland with the ball, swings it. Pull up two rather. Once again for Sydney Lynn Burnett. That's her 4th point of the game.
Obviously, they have a lot of trust in Strickland as she's been getting the Babcock assignment on defense.
Absolutely. Peyton Shields fakes the 3-pointer, and she will get called for a travel before it even left her hand to take her dribble. Coffeyville with the ball on their on the far sideline. Spear once again bringing the ball up the court. Tyra Bogle leading the top of the defense here for the Blue Comets. Strickland drives short corner, gets the ball stripped away from her as Bogle drives up court and gets all ball stripped as well, and it's going to be off Coffeyville, maintains Chanute's possession.
You can tell she was trying to draw the foul there.
Absolutely, it looked like whoever the Coffeyville player was there on defense was just waiting for her to go up. Bogle, long 3, not going to fall. Mackenzie Meckham going up the court. She goes up, and that's not going to go down. Addison Peck goes up. She gets fouled, and it will be heading to the line for 2. Addison Peck, very much taller than most of the, if not all of the other girls here on the court in general, not just Chanute, not just Coffeyville. She's out here standing, well, it doesn't tell us her height, but she looks like she's a good 6 feet tall. Looks like we also missed for the Blue Comets, Jalen Smith coming in. And now we have J.C. Costin coming in for the Blue Comets as well. Yeah, Peck's first shot went down.
Wagner's already had 3 fouls, so.
16-16 for the Blue Comets for the game. Second shot will not go. Babcock gets the ball, is coming down the court, right down the middle of the lane, dishes it off to Smith. Smith kicks it out. Peyton Shields for 3. That's not going to fall. Babcock with a rebound, and she will get called for a travel. Was not able to get her feet set when she came down with that rebound.
Comets have been struggling from long range tonight.
They have. And I think it's because all they're known to do is shoot, so they're just planning on shooting until they start making them.
Yep, I mean,
best thing you really can do.
Yep.
Double dribble by number 20, Sydney Lynn Burnett. That's going to be a turnover for the Golden Tornadoes. And it looks like Coffeyville now is doing a man-to-man press, full court press here, seeing how effective Chanute's full court press is. Looks like Coffeyville will just go ahead and take some notes. Shields with the ball, drives down the court. She'll get called for a double dribble. Coffeyville's ball.
Not often you see back-to-back double dribble calls.
No, not very often at all. Coffeyville bringing the ball up the court. Dishes it down low, puts it up. That's going to be 2 for Chanute Porter.
She gets it in.
Immediately, Chanute throws it away one more time. Looks like Peyton Shields just kind of led Corey Babcock a little bit too much, and sure enough, Nevaeh Mason was there to, Mackenzie Meckham was there to take advantage of that and just stole the ball, and they had the jump ball call there. So we're going to take a full timeout here. That's going to be a minute-long break. We'll be right back here on Comet Vision.
Your local local K-State Extension office is a tremendous resource for finding the information you need. With offices in Erie, Fort Scott, Yates Center, and Iola, we are here to help answer your questions. K-State Research and Extension is a statewide network of educators sharing unbiased, research-based information and expertise on issues important to Kansas. Local agents living in your community realize that when looking for information, you want a reliable and trusted source. To find a Southwind Extension office near you, visit southwind.ksu.edu today.
Whether you're looking for a new or used car, or maybe it's detailing, servicing, tires, or bodywork done to your current vehicle, stop by Shields Motors in Chanute to see what we can do for you. You can expect quality service and assistance with all your vehicle issues from any of our staff members. Come by 814 West Cherry Street in Chanute. Shields Motors, for all your vehicle needs.
Welcome back to Blue Comet Basketball here on Comet Vision. Coffeyville will be throwing the ball in. That's going to be Meckham thrown in right into Babcock. Babcock reaching out with the wide receiver hands there. Stopped it in its track, bringing it up court to the top of the key. Crossover, drives down the middle, goes up and two, and scores just like the college basketball player she's about to be. Very mature moves out here for Corey Babcock. Coffeyville swinging around, looking for Flores in the corner. Up, that's going to go, that's not going to fall, rather. Smith for the rebound. Bogle bringing the ball up the court for the Blue Comets.
I've noticed Coffeyville, they make a lot of long passes, and then after those three shots go up, there's not a lot of movement.
Absolutely, and that's a dangerous way to play for Coffeyville because Chanute's just so fast, and they're so, as we saw early on in the game, so capable of making those steals and picking off those plays. Tyra Bogle going to go to the line. Coffeyville in more foul trouble here early on. First shot's going to go down. Sorry, that's not Tyra Bogle. That is Peyton Shields. 19-18. Chanute is up by one. Second free throw will extend. That one's going to go. Meckham throws the ball in. Spear bringing the ball down the court. Meckham not even paying attention, and Babcock takes advantage, steals the ball, goes down, will go up, score. 2 points.
Another steal for Babcock.
Babcock is one of those players who's so great at breaking on those passes and knowing exactly what's going to happen and is there at the right time. That's going to be another timeout for Coffeyville here.
Babcock, just an amazing performance on both ends of the floor so far tonight.
Absolutely. We're going to go ahead and take a 30-second break here. We'll be right back on Comet Vision.
Ryan Disbrow of State Farm Insurance in Chanute is a proud supporter of CHS activities. State Farm is ranked #1 for your auto, home, and life insurance needs. Our agency has been recognized at the state and regional level for outstanding performance in insurance and financial services. With Ryan Disbrow, our team is fully licensed risk advisors to protect your family and your assets. Come see Ryan and the team on Main Street in downtown Chanute today.
Welcome back to Comet Vision Basketball. Chanute Blue Comets. We were talking about Corey Babcock just now. We had a little shout out to our statistician, Xander Weiler. Corey Babcock out here with 17 points and 5 steals here in the first half. Three-pointer for Spear does not fall. Rebound by Flores, and that's going to be called as a travel as she falls to the ground. Corey Babcock, once again, amazing first half so far. On track for an amazing game.
What you like to see. I know Corey Babcock is also kind of coming up on this season on the range of 1,000 points, so, which is a great achievement for any high school player.
Absolutely. Jump stops in the lane. That's another 2. 19 points for Corey Babcock as she is running over these Golden Tornadoes. 24-18 for the Blue Comets.
Another steal for Babcock.
Catron passes it off to Shields. Shields goes up left-handed, no good. Catron up left-handed, and that's going to fall for her.
Blue Comets for Catron.
Blue Comets with a head of steam here, right out of the timeout.
She's been struggling on the block all night, scoring-wise, and finally she gets one in.
Spear with the ball, drives down the middle, jump stops, goes up, and one. Foul by Jaylyn Smith there on the court. Kylie Spear at the line, leading the Golden Tornadoes down the court every time. Doing a really good job. Also one of those players that makes those risky long passes. First shot is up. That's not gonna fall. Smith with the rebound, gets it to Catron to Smith, to Shields rather. Shields looking at Smith, decides not to, gets it to Babcock, goes up, and that's another 2 for Babcock. 21 points here in the first half for Corey Babcock.
And she just keeps finding herself with an open lane to the basket, and she takes it.
Coffeyville looking for some penetration at all on the inside as Flores takes it down into the paint, goes up right-handed with the scoop, no good. Addison Peck with the follow. Flores gets a rebound, and that's going to be a jump ball between Flores and Jaylyn Smith. Flores slow to get up. Smith also going to the bench for a little while, putting in some good time here on the court. We have a few substitutes in.
Flores looks like she's limping a bit.
Number 25, J.C. Costin, and number 2, Grace Thompson in for the Blue Comets. Yeah, Flores does look a little bit slow on defense here. Not trying to make too many hard cuts with that ankle, it looks like. Bogle throws the ball away, bringing up the court. Coffeyville long pass to Flores. Flores pump fakes, drives baseline. Will dish it back out to the top of the key. Spear for 3, and that's gonna fall. 28-23, Blue Comets still on top. Minute 30 left in the half. Bogle with the ball, looking to drive, kicks it for 3. That's not gonna fall. That was J.C. Costin. Going up was Jason Catron, and she's gonna get the foul on that for being just a little bit too aggressive. But again, like I said before, I kind of like that. Referees discussing a little something. We're gonna go ahead and continue gameplay here. Sydney Lynn Burnett throws it into Spear. Kylie Spear brings it up the court. Flores kicks it down low to Peck. Peck goes up for the hook, and she's gonna be fouled going up. That's gonna be a foul on Grace Thompson down low. Grace Thompson definitely outsized by Addison Peck by probably a good 4 or 5 inches there. That's gotta be tough.
Yeah, it's tough to go with a size advantage like that down the post.
Peck, first shot is up and is good.
It's like
Shields coming in. J.C. Costin's gonna take a little bit of a break here. Second shot for Peck is up. That's also gonna fall. 28-25, shoot up by 3. Shields bringing it down the court for the Blue Comets. Kicks it over to Catron, back up to Bogle for 3, and that's not gonna fall. Schnute not doing too well from the 3-point line still. And once again, Coffeyville throws the ball away. Babcock brings it up the court, and she kicks it to Grace Thompson with the miss. Thompson out to Bogle. Bogle drives middle, floats it up in the air, and that's still not gonna fall. Thompson with the rebound. Babcock, 3-pointer, top of the key. Again, not gonna fall.
That's just unfortunate. It was in and out. Hate to see that.
3-pointer, Coffeyville.
It was a 2.
Just off the mark. Foot on the line. 20 seconds left here. Babcock holding the ball for a little while. Seeing what she can do. Drives it down the middle, 7 seconds. Pulls back up again, not gonna fall. 2, 1 second. not going to count. Blue Comets still maintain their lead, 28-25. As the boys come out to warm up during halftime here, we're going to go ahead and take a 2-minute long break here on Comet Vision.
Peterson Auction Service has been doing business in Southeast Kansas for the past 24 years. David Peterson has 34 years of auction experience. We'll do all kinds of sales, and our specialty is doing all the work for you, the owner. Our motto is complete service, start to finish. We have a very honest and hardworking crew that is ready to help you in any way we can.
Do you have auto body needs for your car, truck, or SUV? Give Aaron or Chris a call over at Nice Guys Restoration. Nice Guys offers a variety of auto body work. They specialize in repair, paint jobs, bed liners, door handle and window repairs, custom restorations, sandblasting, accessories, and more. Call down to Nice Guys Restoration and get a free estimate today at 620-433-4130.
Neosho County Community College has many in-county scholarships to offer Chanute High School students if you are looking for concurrent credit classes that you can take while attending high school, general education classes that will transfer to a university, associate's degree, or trade programs. Please stop by 800 West 14th today. #ShowKnowsSuccess.
Merrill Kelly Ford is proud to support USD 413 and our local student athletes. Merrill Kelly Ford understands the value of hard work, dedication, and the importance of faith and family. They are a full-service dealership with a new and used vehicle section, service department, and body shop. At Merrill Kelly Ford, customer satisfaction is their #1 goal. Good luck to the student athletes in tonight's contest. Merrill Kelly Ford, 3501 South Santa Fe Avenue.
Welcome back to Blue Comet basketball here on Comet Vision. We're just going to talk a little bit about the first half of the game here for the Blue Comet women. Right now, main story of the game, Corey Babcock, 21 points, 7 steals out here, just doing work, man. What are your thoughts on how she's doing today, Jaden?
I mean, it's just ridiculous. I mean, she has both sides of the floor. You can't stop her, and you can't leave her open for three because she's proven in the past she's a good enough three-point shooter to burn you. But even though she's not shooting that well tonight, you still have to come up and guard her, and she just drives right past you, and it's 2 points almost every time.
And that's what you gotta love about having a player like that, is that she's a threat on every single side of the ball. She's a three-point shooter. She can obviously hit that mid-range shot because that's her main. That's
the majority tonight.
Yeah, that's her spot here tonight. She is basically an all-American defensive back on the defensive side of basketball. She's again 7 steals. You know, you don't see those numbers too often, let alone in a first half of a basketball game.
Yeah, no, it's just
so
see 7 steals at any level of basketball is really good for an entire game, and she has it in a half.
Yeah, absolutely. So the only downside to what Chanute's doing tonight is they are currently 1 for 10 from the three-point line. They are not shooting too well. Obviously, we talked about in the first half how, you know, they're just going to probably continue shooting until they start making something. And the thing.
It's that lack of shooting that's really the reason why this game's so close. I mean,
yeah.
If you look at turnovers and fouls, like I said earlier in the broadcast, you would think Chanute would be running away with this game, but really it's only a 3-point game because they just haven't been able to convert.
And I'm sure, honestly, Coffeyville's probably still keeping that in mind, is that even though they're not making anything yet, doesn't mean they won't. You know, Chanute obviously has a history of just knocking down 3 after 3. Corey Babcock alone is one of those people who does. On the other side here, that we're going to talk about a little bit of what Coffeyville's doing great. You know, we have Addison Peck already here tonight with 11 points and 5 rebounds. She's been doing great. Kylie Spear also with a handful of points, few steals herself. You know, they're doing things on doing the right things on the offensive side of the ball. But again, we talked about in the first half how on the defensive side they're you know, making these really long passes that are, you know, really crazy passes that Corey Babcock's taking advantage of. really not just Corey Babcock, but really all of the Chanute Blue Comet players. We have several players with multiple steals here.
See, what I'm liking from Coffeyville right now is that defensively, if you just look at Babcock's numbers, it might not look amazing, but Babcock is one of 3 people who have scored.
Yeah.
So they're really locking down everybody else but Babcock. It's the old, I call it the Orlando Magic defensive strategy, because about 10 years ago, the NBA playoffs, the Orlando Magic would just let LeBron score and lock down all of his teammates.
Absolutely.
And they won the series. So they're playing like that. Offensively, it is a struggle. The 2 problems I've seen so far that are major is, like you said, the long passes across the court. Never a good idea.
Yeah.
And then also, when a 3 or a long 2 is shot, I don't see a lot of movement from their guards
Not
and
a
wings.
whole lot of crashing the boards.
I mean, you would want your guards to either crash or start getting back on defense, which is why we're seeing a lot of fast breaks, because Chanute gets the rebound and then they're just going. And Coffeyville kind of gets left in the dust. So.
Absolutely. 4.5 minutes here left in the halftime. We're going to go ahead and take a 3-minute long break. We'll be right back shortly before the second half begins here on Comet Vision.
Serving a 6-county area since 1961, Labette Health has earned national recognition as a respected regional medical center renowned for its comprehensive medical services and commitment to high-quality patient care. With over 80 physicians and providers throughout southeast Kansas, including our Chanute Clinic, Labette Health is 100% devoted to medical excellence. For award-earning family medicine and general surgery care, call our Chanute Clinic today at 620-902-2030.
J. Hatfield is a family-owned and operated business with over 25 years in the car dealership industry. With 7 dealerships spanning across Kansas and Missouri, you can trust us to find you the car that you've been looking for. Check out our inventory online at jhatfield.net or give us a call at 620-433-4964 to come in for a test drive today. J. Hatfield, located at 1401 West Beach Street in Chanute.
A warm atmosphere, delicious coffee, and great service. That's exactly what you want from your favorite coffee shop, right? With Java Junction, that's exactly what you get. Come in and enjoy our pastries, smoothies, lunch options, handcrafted coffee drinks, and now ice cream. Hang out and enjoy conversations and free Wi-Fi in our cozy seating area. Or if you're on the go, take advantage of our drive-thru window. Java Junction, located at 425 West Main Street in Chanute. Training just got better. With Iron Ethos Gym, you get high-velocity kinetics training that is personalized to get you in shape. Iron Ethos is a community here to work out together, motivate each other, and compete to better ourselves from the day before. We are more than just a gym. We are a way of life and are bonded by it. Come on down and see our many discounts and memberships tailored just for you.
Inertia Health and Fitness is here to offer you the fitness needs you have been looking for. Enjoy the feature of their 24-hour gym along with their women's fitness center, tanning services, and the Inertia Beauty Bar Salon. Don't just focus on fitness, take advantage of the daily grind. Inertia's Nutrition Club, offering healthy protein shakes and different energy teas. Inertia Health and Fitness, located at 2816 South Santa Fe in Chanute.
Welcome back to Comet Vision, Blue Comet basketball here from Chanute High School. Once again, my name is Caleb Wood. I'm here with Jaden Gensweider. Jaden, what are a couple things here going into the second half that each team that you can see will really need to focus on?
For Coffeyville, I think it's tighter passes, crashing the boards, trying to win some of those rebound battles, get some more offensive rebounds. For Chanute, just trying to get more people involved. Right now, it's been all Corey Babcock. She scored 75% of the points for the Comets, and so you want to get more people involved, stretch the floor, have multiple threats so that Coffeyville can't just throw a double team on her and
absolutely,
kind of lock her down. So that's what I would look to see. We'll see if Chanute continues with that press defensively.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's been really working so far, so I would assume they will.
Honestly, on both sides of the ball, I think just a combination of boxing out and just being strong with the ball in general. You know, we've seen on both teams, you know, a lot of strips going on here. You know, people being careless with the ball, and then at the same time, people just waiting for the ball to come to them. You know, a lot of cutting needs to happen, and a lot of boxing out needs to happen in order to get what needs to happen for either team to get them the win. We're getting ready to start here for the Blue Comets. A couple seconds until the game starts here. Looks like Coffeyville is going to start with the ball.
Spear bringing it up as she has been all game.
Sorry, pardon my absent-mindedness. Corey Babcock immediately starting the game the second half with a steal going up. We'll go to the line for two. She was just waiting for that. Corey Babcock doing pretty well from the line. That's going to be a foul on number 22, Mackenzie Meckham. I think she's only missed one free throw so far tonight. First shot, oh, I spoke too soon. Always got to jinx someone, huh?
Coffeyville, that's just another person with multiple fouls so far in this game. Michaela Strickland is the one who's going to need to
Absolutely, that was something we didn't talk about. Yeah, well, that's something we didn't talk about during halftime is Coffeyville's foul issue here tonight.
Strickland already has 3, so for Coffeyville, you hope that she kind of cleans that up because she seems to be an important player. I mean, she started and everything, so.
Peck down low, looking for someone to get her to the ball. Off the mark is going to be on the floor now. Few Comets, few Golden Tornadoes down there.
Yeah, I believe it'll go to Chanute.
Chanute is getting the ball. Coffeyville once again in a full court press. Seeing what they can do with it. Blue Comets have no problem breaking that full court press. Bogle going up for 2. She's going to be short. Another issue that we had talked about early on. Fox already very upset about open shots completely missed.
Yeah, I have talked to Fox multiple times this season, and that missing shot seems to be a pretty important thing to improve on for the Comets. So
a little confusion here on the court. Looked like referees were going to call a foul on Chanute, but instead the foul was called on Coffeyville. Not exactly sure what happened. We saw Strickland and one other player run into each other.
They called the foul on Strickland. That's her 4th now.
That is her 4th. She's going to be sitting probably until the 4th quarter.
53 seconds into the quarter here. And she's to her 4th. So
Coffeyville once again in full court press.
Like I said, guarding Corey Babcock anytime is going to be rough, and
Babcock looking to drive, floats it up, and that's going to be another 2 for her. That full court press is doing absolutely nothing for Coffeyville tonight.
It's not. I think it's one of those things where like Chanute came in, they probably practiced all week, all break to run this full court press against Coffeyville, and they came in and Coffeyville is just adjusting mid-game. It's going to be harder for them to run.
Catron with the block. Babcock gets the ball back. She pulls up a little short, and that's going to be a long shot there in the paint.
Seemed like the right decision there might have been to just try to draw the foul and
absolutely
get more physical.
Maybe cut across the lane, go up with her left hand.
Yeah.
Spear with the ball coming back down the court.
Another one of those long passes.
Another long pass. Dangerous pass. Babcock looking to throw it into someone. Catron gets the ball. Wagner gets the ball now and is bringing up court. Looking for Shields down low, but throws it right into the hands of Spear as Catron gets the ball back.
Another one that's just, it's been rough for Catron.
This is, yes, Catron is, Fox is talking to her right now about going up strong and focusing on just making the shot. That was, I can remember at least 4 or 5 wide open shots that she's missed so far tonight.
Our statistician, Xander Weiler, just notified me that was Babcock's 10th steal, so she now officially has a double-double with steals.
Not even halfway through the 3rd quarter yet.
Yep.
Coffeyville with no one to, oh, looks like they do have someone to receive the ball.
That was a little
It's different from our
unorthodox. Yeah, that was a little unorthodox. That is another one.
Steal number 11. Goodness. Katrin.
And the assist to tip it off.
Just an easy shot for her. Babcock being very, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Just her stats are just ridiculous tonight.
Steal numbers. I mean, I would like to compare it to somebody, but there's nobody.
Chanute Porter with that 2 for Coffeyville. That's another name that we missed earlier. Chanute Porter.
Yeah.
She
plays for Coffeyville.
Plays for Coffeyville.
Just make sure that's clear.
But his name's Chanute.
Yep.
Babcock looking to throw it into Wagner. Wagner kind of hop, skipped, and jumped there. Yeah. Drug her foot a little too much. This isn't the NBA. They'll call you for everything.
Yep.
Spear with the ball, bringing it up the court. Katrin.
Yeah, I'd like to be able to compare Corey Babcock to somebody, but even at the professional level, the guys like Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, they don't get 11 steals in a game.
Absolutely not. Peck for the mid-range. She knocks that down. She's dangerous from out there. She's got her 12th. Sorry, no, I believe that's her 15th point.
Yep.
Shields throws it away. Frustrated. Babcock beats Flores down the court. Goes up. Flores will jump stop, and Babcock just flies by her. 2 points for the Golden Tornadoes as they decrease their deficit there.
And just an easy line to the basket there for Shields. There was no resistance.
Looks like Coffeyville is slacking a little bit on defense here.
It does. I mean, from what I've seen, Michaela Strickland started the game with Corey Babcock. She's obviously a defensive anchor for this team if she's starting on Corey. And if she's starting by guarding Corey, and with her in foul trouble, I feel like that's probably hurt Coffeyville's defensive identity.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so.
Jalen Smith knocks the ball out of bounds. Coffeyville Golden Tornadoes are going to be taking it in from the baseline. Peck, one-handed catch, top of the key. Passes it to Flores for the corner 3, nobody out there. Long shot, Babcock with a rebound. I'm honestly not sure if Babcock doesn't even have a triple-double right now with how many rebounds she's had as well.
And she's had a couple of assists on the score too, so.
She could have an amazing night tonight.
Yep.
Flores in the corner looking down low for Chanute Porter. She throws it up, that's gonna be long. Burnett puts it back up, and that's not gonna go. Wagner up for the rebound, one of the smaller players on the court. And that's going to be a foul on Coffeyville. Chanute's going to take the ball.
Yep, good showing of sportsmanship there by Porter, helping Wagner up after the play.
Absolutely. Got to love that. 36-31 is the score right now for here, as you can see on the screen. Coffeyville subbing in and out.
Xander just informed me Babcock actually has 5 rebounds right now. So it is
still on the right track for a triple-double, though.
Very possible, yep. Man, a triple-double with steals. I wonder when the last time that happened.
I know.
Especially in Chanute High School history.
Exactly. Babcock throws the ball away. Thought she could thread it in there. Not going to happen, though.
Another block by Katrin. I think that's her second or third block now.
Katrin just comes out of nowhere and just swats it 10 feet out of bounds.
Second block.
Second block. Chanute subbing in. Grace Thompson in. As Jalen Smith is going to take a seat, freshman there. Big presence down low for the Blue Comets. As we have some Blue Comets sitting out this week.
Yep, Madeline Craner, who's usually a big player for the Comets, physically and, importance-wise. She's not even in uniform tonight, so
yeah,
that's rough to see. Kearney Fulmer, who we've seen get into a couple games at the end of last year. She is also not even dressed out, so.
Blue Comets with the ball. As we saw Addison Peck there travel as she set her feet to shoot the three-pointer.
Yeah, but it
Bogle
seems
with the
like,
ball.
Jalen Smith and Grace Thompson have been helping fill into that rotation, and I think they've been doing a pretty decent job so far.
Tyra Bogle breaking the spell of misses, three-point misses for the Blue Comets. That's her first three-pointer of the game. Looking to double team up there at the top of the key. Peck for another three, and that's going to go down for the Coffeyville Golden Tornadoes. 39-34. Blue Comets still ahead. Babcock looking to drive middle. Kicks it out to Wagner. Wagner for three, and that's going to go down. That's exactly what we talked about in halftime. You let them shoot, they're going to eventually start shooting, and they're going to continue making it.
And then once they start making it, then you kind of have to focus your defensively on multiple people, and you can't really worry about the Babcock show. So.
Absolutely. And that's the thing too, is that Coffeyville, although we've been talking up Corey Babcock all night, Chanute has several players that are three-point shooters.
Yep.
Tyra Bogle for two. Bogle's coming out of her shell a little bit.
Yep, and we'll see that. I mean, she's only a sophomore, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, sophomore, so.
Peck for another three. That's going to be long.
So we'll still have a couple more
tries
years of
saving
Bogle
it.
to kind of see it develop.
Coffeyville turns the ball over, bounces off Flores.
Chanute, they've pulled this out into a 10-point lead now. I believe they're leading by 3 at the beginning of the quarter, right?
Yeah. Wasn't a huge lead. Now they're pulling away with a 10-point lead here tonight.
Basketball's a game of runs. So
Fox looks like he's losing a little bit of that redness in his face.
That's always good.
Babcock once again bringing it down the court. Jump stops in the paint, goes up. Oh, that's going to be wide right.
Yeah.
Coffeyville gets the ball.
Didn't look like she got her footing completely under her that time, and it kind of messed up the shot.
Yeah, she has a tendency that when she drives in the paint and she knows she's
another
gonna
block by Katrin, by the way.
And she knows she's gonna jump stop, she cradles the ball kind of like a running back, just so that she knows it's not gonna get stolen. And although that's great, like wanting to hold on to the ball tight,
security, yeah.
that's also a different, kind of. It's a different muscle memory you have to have in order to bring it from a cradle all the way to a shooting position, and I believe that's why she wasn't able to make it.
Bring it up off a dribble.
Babcock comes back, scoops it, no good, gets her own rebound.
So I believe that 6 for rebounds. Sorry.
Pulls up a three, that's going to be short, off Grace Thompson's face. Gets it to Katrin, Katrin back to Babcock. Tyra Bogle for three, no good. Chanute Porter gets hacked there a little bit. Coffeyville's going to take it out on the near sideline. Dayton, did you catch who got that foul? Who that foul was on?
Did not. We'll see here in a second.
Blue Comets still in the lead.
We'll find out if they put it up on the scoreboard.
Now only by 7. 50 seconds left here in the quarter. Spear kicks it to Peck.
Wagner, which that is her fault.
Peck looks down low to Porter. Porter no good. Babcock with the rebound.
That is 7.
7 rebounds for Babcock. Just waiting for her triple-double. That's going to be called for travel there. Did another little skip with her foot as she's trying to split a couple defenders there. Never going to happen.
Yep, Wagner's left the court with 4 fouls. So.
She'll probably be sitting until mid-fourth quarter.
Probably a couple minutes into the fourth quarter at least, yeah.
Coffeyville going to take their time. Probably going to look to get the last shot here. Spinning around, gets poked out by Shields. Shields. That was Burnett there. Sydney Lynn Burnett. Double dribbled there. Was not ready for Shields to be there. A few substitutions for the Blue Comets here. And we'll carry on our gameplay.
Comes in for Grace Thompson, it looks like. So.
Once again, Jalen Smith, just a huge presence down low.
Yeah, she's been playing really well so far today.
Very aggressive on the offensive side.
She is also a freshman, so it's good to see.
I talked to her today. She told me tonight she wanted to work on her defense quite a bit more.
definitely hasn't been doing a bad job at that.
No,
so.
she hasn't. She's definitely been doing better. As the clock runs out here in the third quarter, we're going to go ahead and take a minute-long break here. We'll be right back on Comet Vision.
At H&R Block, we want you to focus on your business while we handle your books. From payroll to bookkeeping to expert tax preparation and advice, we're ready to put our expertise to work on your small business for the year-round services you need and the one-on-one attention you deserve. Partner with H&R Block Business Services. Stop by our office at 108 West Main or give us a call at 620-431-0570 to learn more.
Graham's Audio and Electronics in Chanute is here for your electronic installation needs. Just in time for the winter season, John Graham offers his services of custom home audio and video wiring, computer network installation, remote start installation, and car or stereo and speaker installation. Also take advantage of John's DJ services and PA system rentals for all of your events. Call John Graham today at 620-432-4331.
Blue Comets leading by 7 here in the beginning of the fourth quarter as Coffeyville is going to start with the ball. Blue Comets, we talked about during in-between quarters, our statistician, Xander Weiler. What was he telling us about the Blue Comets?
The Comets have 26 steals as a team.
That's incredible.
Which is ridiculous. That's
insane.
And now part of that is their own prowess, but the other part of it is just Coffeyville with these just ridiculous long passes has really helped the Comets boost that steal number.
Flores for 3, in and out.
In and
no
out.
good. Babcock with the rebound. She'll be credited for it.
That is her 8th.
Looking to kick to Shields. Shields drives, kicks. Bogle back to Babcock. Bogle for 3, no good, long. Rebound by Chanute.
So once again, it's that movement rebounding-wise. You gotta work on that.
Step back by Babcock, gets her own rebound.
9th rebound. Babcock
That's gonna be a foul.
A rebound away from a triple-double. I might have just jinxed it, so.
Yeah, you did. She's not gonna get a rebound the rest of the night. Way to go, Jaden. I'm just kidding. That was a foul on Addison Peck. That's her second foul of the night. Shields with the ball. Dribbling to the top of key, gets it to Bogle. Bogle to Catron, back to Bogle. Wide open 3. High 3, that's gonna be good. Tyra Bogle has one of those really high arcing threes. You see like Steph Curry have.
Yep.
And statistically speaking, if you've ever watched the sports science episode of Steph Curry's shot, statistically those higher arcing shots have a higher percentage of going in.
Yep.
That's gonna be a foul on Jalen Smith there. Having a hard time keeping her defender in front of her. She just kind of let her scoot around, and anytime you belly bump a offensive player as they're going up, they're going to call that every time. First free throw is good for Peck.
There's 17 points for Peck here, leading the Golden Tornado charge.
Peck's been having a great night. Impeccable, I should say.
That was terrible.
I'm sorry. Sorry, I have a small arsenal of dad jokes, and I should probably throw that one out. Blue Comets throw away the ball. Out of bounds, though, by the Golden Tornadoes. So fortunately for the Blue Comets, they will get it right back. Careless pass there. Didn't see who that was by. Babcock to throw it in, looking for someone. Get it to Bogle right on the block. Going up with the right hand, and that's going to be good for an and one. Go to the line for 1.
Yep. There we go.
47-39 is our score here. Blue Comets up. Tyra Bogle, her one and only shot here. And that's going to be off. Strickland gets called for a travel as she falls to the ground. That's always tough. That's got to be tough because you fight so hard to get the rebound, but as soon as you hit the ground there, they're going to call that travel every time.
Just one of the things fundamentally you got to work on the footwork and getting your feet under you. So
49-39. Babcock steps back, long three, and that's going to be short. She's been having a tough night from the arc.
Wagner tried to save it, but ended up in Field Kinley's hands.
Flores, crossover, drives in, gets it poked. She gets her own steal back, I guess you could say.
Saves the
Babcock
turnover.
with a rebound there.
There it is. That's the triple-double right there. That's something you do not see that very often in high school sports. Well, in basketball in general, but in high school especially, you do not see a triple-double very often, especially with steals.
And with 6 minutes left in the game.
Yeah.
Corey Babcock having, once again, an amazing night.
She had a few kind of struggling performances to begin the year, but I think this is definitively to say she is here.
Coffeyville still doing an amazing job of keeping it within reach for them as Peck goes up, and she gets the and one as well. She'll be going to the line, being strong down low, just taking advantage. Her size advantage down there is
and she's also been taking
ridiculous.
free throw opportunities. She
Absolutely.
has not missed very many from the line tonight, if she's missed any at all.
Well, and just shooting in general, I think she's missed one shot from outside of the paint.
Good.
And that was a three-point shot.
And
that's going to go down. She has a really pretty-looking jump shot in general.
Yep.
Really good form. Uses a lot of her legs as well.
Yep.
That's going to be a timeout for Fox. Fox is going to take a full timeout. We're going to go ahead and take that timeout with him. Minute-long timeout here on Comet Vision, watching Blue Comet basketball.
Brett's Treads is your locally owned and operated tire shop that is serving the needs of Chanute and Southeast Kansas. Come see us for all of your tire and automotive needs. Proud supporter of our Chanute Blue Comet Sports.
I'm Grace Thompson, the Vice President of the Chanute FFA chapter. FFA is a youth organization that is an intercurricular activity in school. It not only prepares you for your career, but also helps you develop leadership qualities that can be used in your life. We have many opportunities to compete in contests or just have fun with your friends and classmates. You can compete in tests or judging, or even just attend our monthly meetings. Overall, FFA is a wonderful opportunity to learn new things and real-life tools while having fun. Because FFA is all about learning to do, doing to learn, earning to live, living to serve.
Tonight here in Southeast Kansas basketball, we're going to talk about Addison Peck first. She's rocking 21 points, 7 rebounds. She's been doing amazing for the Golden Tornadoes and for the Lady Nados, I believe is what they call them locally. And she's really what's been keeping them in the game tonight.
Yeah, and as we were talking about just before that break, the efficiency numbers from her are amazing too.
Absolutely.
Like we haven't seen her miss very many shots tonight, especially from the free throw line. So.
And she's been aggressive down low. And then on the other side here for Chanute, we've been talking about her all night. I bet you guys are getting tired of it. But Corey Babcock, 25 points, 11 steals, and 10 rebounds.
Along with, I believe, 4 assists is what he said. So just crazy numbers. It was 3 or 4, but yeah, it's really something special.
Babcock with a little bit of elbow there. Pull-up jumper by Shields, that's not going to go. That's going to be Tyra Bogle for the rebound. That's also not going to go. Spear with the ball, bringing it up. Beckham dribbling down the middle, gets poked from behind, floats it up. That's going to be short. Catron fighting for the ball, and that's going to be a jump ball between Catron and Meckham. Chanute will win the jump ball on that one. Jane, I'm not going to lie, I'm glad that we are still able to have parents here tonight watching Blue Comet basketball and really just Southeast Kansas basketball in general. We have visiting fans here. We didn't, at the beginning of the season, we didn't necessarily know if we were going to have fans at all, let alone this many. And it's been really nice. We've been able to, as you can hear through the sound, it sounds like there's lots of people here. There's not a ton of people, but it's enough to keep the action going and keep the excitement going.
Yep.
Blue Comets with another steal for the night.
Another one, yeah. I mean, they just...
Bogle gives it up to
so
Babcock. Babcock goes up, but that's going to be her 27th point.
Yep.
Bogle and Babcock have been going at it back and forth tonight. Assists, steals, Combined, they have some pretty awesome numbers. Timeout is going to be taken by the by the Golden Tornadoes. We'll take just a second to see full timeout. That's going to be a minute-long timeout for us. We're going to run through a couple commercials. We'll be right back here on with Blue Comet Basketball on Comet Vision.
So what do you see in your future? Buying the perfect home with a big oak tree? Watching your child graduate from college? Or finding more time for hobbies during your retirement? Whatever your future holds, make sure you talk with the Farm Bureau Financial Services agent. Together, we'll create a plan that's right for you. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Call Farm Bureau agent Twyla McMillan in Chanute at 620-432-0006.
Emprise is a family-owned, customer-focused community bank committed to empowering people to thrive. With products tailored to your needs combined with innovation and service, Emprise strives to exceed your expectations by providing the financial tools and trusted advice you expect. Learn more at emprisebank.com. Member FDIC.
Welcome Blue Comet Basketball here on Comet Vision. Coming out of the timeout, Jaden, we were talking about during the timeout, we were talking about a stat that you just don't see too often.
And that is a triple-double with steals. To put into reference, the last time an NBA player had a triple-double with steals, it was Clyde the Glide Drexler, who hasn't played since the 90s.
And that's just crazy.
That's a ridiculous number. The other ridiculous number we have here is the Comets have 27 steals to the Golden Tornadoes 3. So often you don't see 24 steals in a game, and the Comets have outstolen their opponents by 24.
Well, and really just the idea that there have been 30 steals in a single game, like in a high school game, that's just again not heard of. And so it's been a fun game tonight.
Yeah.
You know,
wild.
And even just based on that differentiation between steals there, it's crazy because Coffeyville's not like they don't have a huge deficit right now.
They're not being blown out by any means.
Absolutely not.
No,
and so
a four-possession game, like that's
exactly
for giving up 24 possessions. The fact that you are still in like a 4 or 5 possession game, that's pretty great. I think it's a testament to either their defense or Blue Comet's lack of shooting. I don't really know which one to put it up to.
Yeah, it's hard saying. Coffeyville goes back up. Pack. She's going to be just a little too far under the basket there.
I believe that's her 11th rebound.
Babcock takes it back out. She slows it down a little bit. She's going to waste some time off the clock.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
If nobody's gonna get on her, then she's gonna take all the time she wants.
Yep.
Weaving in and out of the Blue Comets. Dangerous pass.
Oh, just left her a bit too open,
Shields.
but fortunately for Coffeyville, she didn't cash in on that attempt.
Absolutely. Caught the Coffeyville player off guard a little bit. Flores pump fakes, drives, gets it to Peck. Peck gets a block. Blocked by Catron once again. Catron's got a handful of blocks tonight. She's been doing an amazing job on the defensive side.
Is Catron's 4th block. And I'm also just being informed that Peck has a double-double now with points and rebounds.
Oh, very nice.
So not only are we seeing a triple-double in this game, a double-double too. I mean, that's pretty good statistically for a high school team.
Absolutely.
So you don't see a lot of high school double-doubles or triple-doubles. And especially a triple-double with steals. That's the more amazing part to me.
Yeah. Blue Comets coming all the way down the court for to shoot free throws. Coffeyville in the bonus here with fouls. Brianna Wagner to the line. First shot is up. That's going to be good. Interesting shot by Brianna Wagner. Doesn't use a whole lot of her legs on free throws.
Well, I mean, to be fair, she doesn't have a whole lot of things either, so.
Okay.
But yeah, I do see what you're saying. There's a little neat tweak.
Just a little kick there.
You'll see a lot of players, especially the free throw line, will roll up with the legs and
Coffeyville
use that for the power, but
Coffeyville
she gets it there.
Kicks it out of bounds there. Blue Comet's going to take it in from baseline. Looking to Shields. Getting double teamed a little bit. At this point, Blue Comets are kind of just wasting a little bit of time as they've got all the time in the world. Babcock backs it out. 2:30 left in the game.
They're double teaming Babcock now.
And she gets trapped.
Timeout by Fox.
One of the worst places to get trapped. If you ever play basketball,
getting trapped anywhere is bad, but
if you ever play basketball, that is the spot that your coaches tell you never get trapped in, because you have three sides of you that you can't go anywhere.
Yep.
You can't have any players going, and then you have the only other two sides that are being blocked by players.
Yep, you don't, because you're either going to step out of bounds, you're going to commit a backcourt violation, or you're just going to drive right into another player and potentially get an offensive foul at that point.
It honestly just looked like Corey Babcock waited just a bit too long to get to pass it away, and the Coffeyville players just
it shows that
poked the ball out.
That defensive capability that Michaela Strickland has, that's just kind of been left the game with her foul. So that could be another major reason that Coffeyville's down by as much as they are, is just one of their defensive leaders got into foul trouble, and you hate to have that happen.
2:20 left on the clock here in the game. Blue Comets to throw it in from out of bounds. Babcock. An easy go-to. Back to Bogle. Bogle driving around into the paint, kicks it out.
Looked like Bogle could have had a shot there, but I think the plan here is just kind of waste clock and
run the timeout. Babcock dishes it down low to Catron, back out to Bogle.
Well, yeah, that was a wide open three. I think
Nobody's even on her.
The game plan is waste the clock at this point, yeah.
And why take the shot when you don't have to?
And we've already talked about the Comets' kind of lackluster performance from behind the arc.
Absolutely.
Tonight, so.
Foul by Kylie Spear. That might be her fifth for the night.
I was just informed by our statistician, Xander Weiler, Chanute has more blocks than Field Kinley has steals.
Interesting.
So
that's actually only Spear's fourth foul. Fortunate for her, she gets to stay in for the last 1 minute and 37 seconds.
Yeah, I think at this point in the game, you're down by 13 now. 14 if she hits this one. You're not really worried about foul trouble anymore.
Absolutely.
I mean, a minute 37 or a minute 38, whatever it is, you can't really worry about that too much.
Shields, her second shot is up. And that's going to fall as well. 42-56, Blue Comets. Coffeyville gets the ball. They've got to score quickly.
Also, another thing I would point out is Babcock hasn't left this game, and she's still playing incredibly. And so that's another major point of this.
Yeah, you will very rarely see Babcock actually leave the game. She, and I think it's not necessarily something that Fox probably does. I really get the feeling that she just doesn't like to leave the game.
Yeah, she's one of those players for sure. She enjoys the sport and is out there to compete, and if she thinks she can help the team win, she wants to be out there to do it. And so,
absolutely,
she's the kind of player she is.
Just under a minute here in the game.
Here comes that double team.
Babcock gets it away finally. Bogle.
So here's another wide open three-pointer, giving it, just not taking it.
And they're once again just gonna let things happen. Still in the bonus, Coffeyville pulls another foul.
Another one.
Peck, Addison Peck here. She's got a handful of fouls here in the fourth quarter.
She does.
It's her fourth. And that's going to be a timeout for the Coffeyville Golden Tornadoes.
3 players with 4 fouls for the Tornadoes right now.
Coffeyville going to be losing players anytime now. We got a full timeout. That's going to be a middle-long break on our end. So we'll be right back here on Comet Vision at the end of that.
At Chanute Recreation, we are dedicated to our mission of establishing and organizing programs, activities, and events that enrich the lives of our community and enhance the quality of life. We believe that planned recreational and leisure activities and accessibility to parks and recreational facilities should be available to all those who reside in Chanute and surrounding areas. Come visit the Rec Center and Lakeview Recreation Area and Sports Complex to see all that we have to offer. Chanute Recreation will always be committed to strengthening our community by connecting people through healthy activity.
Country Place Senior Living and Memory Care are Chanute's newest assisted living residences. Country Place is where seniors truly feel at home, remain active, and maintain their dignity. Life as you want it, care as you need it. That's our motto, and is exactly how we want our seniors to live. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from our family to yours. Stay safe, healthy, and happy.
Right back here on Comet Vision, Jaden Gensweider next to me here. I'm Caleb Wood as we're about to wrap up the game here. Tyra Bogle at the line, puts the ball up, and that's going to be good. 57 points for the Blue Comets here tonight. Not doing a whole lot on the defensive end because most of their time in this fourth quarter has been spent passing the ball around on offense. And
yeah, they've been wasting clock, and it seems like when they're not passing it around, they're at the free throw line just because all the fouls that Coffeyville's found themselves committed.
Absolutely, another steal by the Blue Comets.
Yeah, Blue Comets steal numbers.
It's
getting up towards the 30 number, and that's just ridiculous defensive performance as a team.
Shields.
It's definitely a performance Coach Fox can be proud of defensively.
Shields dangerously picked up her ball.
Picked up her dribble there, yep.
Timeout by Fox as he bails out his players from getting trapped at half court. 18 seconds here. We're going to keep you here, though. It's been a great basketball game. You know, great night to watch SEK basketball here.
Oh, yeah, I mean, the return after the winter break, and so.
Absolutely. 27 points for Corey Babcock as she's leading the Blue Comets to a victory here tonight, leading by 14 points.
Yeah, and like we said earlier, we're glad to see so many parents able to show up tonight and everybody watching this stream. So,
Coach J.J. Davis at Neosho County Community College cannot be happier to have Corey Babcock sign with the Lady Panthers.
He's got something special coming his way.
Absolutely, so. and like we talked about during timeout, it's going to be a great building block for her to potentially move on to Division II, Division I college to further her basketball career. Yep. Jump ball there. Oh, never mind. It's going to be a foul on the Lady NATOs. Babcock's going to go to the line. She's going to shoot two as Coffeyville's in the double-double. Or sorry, the double. I don't know what I'm saying.
Bonus?
Yes. My words left me.
That is the 5th foul for Spear.
She will be sitting for the last 9 seconds of the game.
Yep, I mean, that's not any significant chunk of time that they've made.
She had a great night, though. She didn't have as many points, but she had plenty of steals and was all over.
She did have 10 points.
10 points, yes. And I'm sure she had plenty of assists, you know, being the main ball handler for the Golden NATOs. You know, I don't know. Xander's our statistician. He's slacking right now.
He did tell us, though, she does have 10 points. So fouls out with 10 points.
Oh, you're not supposed to say that. Xander's supposed to. We're just supposed to bash Xander. That's what he's here for.
He's the worst, isn't he?
Babcock with another rebound.
I believe that's 12.
That's going to be a jump ball, but they're going to wave that off. They're just going to wave that off for now. And that's going to be it for the women's game. 60-44, Blue Comet women out on top. But tonight, we're going to go ahead and end the live stream now. We're going to begin the boys basketball game here in about 20 minutes or so. So tune in there. Jaden, I believe, will be back with me for the boys game. If not, Xander might have his turn at commentating as well. So thanks again for watching Lady Comets here on Comet Vision.